You usually think about the past like a closed book, right? Like you read a chapter, you shut the cover, and, well, it's done.
Yeah, it happened. It's over. The timeline is just completely sealed.
Right, but step into English grammar, and that book gets thrown wide open. The past just starts spilling right over into the present.
Oh, absolutely. It's a completely different ballgame.
So today we're taking you on a new deep dive into the grade 10 Get Involved textbook. Specifically, Unit 2, which is Loves to Learn. And we're using it to hack this exact phenomenon for you.
Our mission today is to decode the present perfect tense, master those tricky time markers, and basically give you the ultimate strategy to absolutely ace your upcoming grammar exam.
Okay, so let's unpack this. The text defines the present perfect as a past action where the exact time isn't mentioned. Like, he has bought a lottery ticket.
Right, so think of it less like a closed chapter and more like an open-ended movie.
Oh, I like that. An open-ended movie.
Yeah, because we know he bought the ticket in the past, but the anticipation, the result, well, it's still hanging in there. The action is behind us, but the relevance is entirely in the present.
But wait, if it's an open-ended movie, how do we actually measure the timeline? I mean, a standard clock doesn't quite work if the event doesn't have a clean ending.
Well, that's exactly why we need specific measuring tools. If you want to ask about the duration of an ongoing situation, you'd use the phrase, how long?
Right, like how long has she been an engineer?
Exactly. And to answer that, we rely on two distinct markers, which are for and since.
Okay, so if for and since are our measuring tapes, let's break down how they work. I'm guessing for measures the whole distance, like a ruler.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at it.
Like she's been an engineer for 3 years.
Yeah.
You're looking at the entire block of time.
Spot on. And since acts like a push pin on a calendar, it doesn't measure the whole block, it only marks the starting line.
Oh, I see. The exact moment the action commenced.
Right. She's been an engineer since August 2016. The distance from that push pin to right now is just implied.
Wait, let me stop you there, though. We already have a perfectly good past tense in English. Why are we cluttering it up with extra little words like just, yet, and already? I mean, what's the actual point of throwing those into the mix?
It's a fair question. But human communication isn't just about transferring raw chronological data. It's about conveying expectations.
Okay, expectations.
Yeah, what's fascinating here is that these words act like emotional status updates. Take just, for example. We use it to describe something that happened very, very recently, like, I've just finished cooking dinner.
So the paint is still wet, so to speak. The action is barely over.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing already is for when you didn't even realize they were painting. Like it happened way faster than you thought.
Spot on again. He's already learned to drive. It carries this distinct hint of surprise, you know? You expected the process to take longer, and the person beat your timeline.
Okay, that makes sense. That leaves yet. Let me guess. This is when you're waiting for the paint to dry and it's taking forever.
Pretty much, yeah. We use yet to say or ask whether a pending action has finally happened.
Like, have you called him yet?
Right. It's a way of checking the status of an expectation. The timeline is still open and you're waiting for a specific event to drop into it.
Knowing how to give those emotional status updates makes total sense for conversation, but man, on a test, mixing them up with a simple past is the classic trap.
Oh, definitely. That's where a lot of students lose points.
Let's look at the Unit 2 exam strategy. The textbook focuses heavily on spotting what they call signal words.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, recognizing those signal words isn't just a tip. I mean, it's your ultimate exam hack.
How so?
Well, the entire difference between the simple past and the present perfect hinges on whether the time period is finished. If you see a signal word for a specific dead-and-gone time, like last Saturday or in 2010, you are forced to use the simple past.
All right, like, we went to the shopping center last Saturday. The door is closed.
Exactly. But if the time is unfinished, say the signal word is twice this week or today, well, the door is still open.
So you use the present perfect, like, I've had German class twice this week. The week isn't over, so a third class could still theoretically happen.
You got it. The timeline remains active. Oh, and before we move on, there's a very practical skills boost warning in the book to keep in mind.
Oh, right, the spelling one.
Yeah, always double-check the spelling of your irregular verb past participles.
Because mastering the high-level logic of finished versus unfinished time won't save you if you write bide instead of bought.
It hurts to see it, but yes.
You really don't want to lose points on a spelling technicality when you've completely nailed the grammar concept.
Definitely not.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It means you now have the exact blueprint to spot the signal words, understand the emotional weight of just and already, and ace your Unit 2 exam.
You know exactly when the chapter is closed and when the movie is still playing.
Which raises an important question about how we use these tools in our own daily lives.
It really does.
Like, how does the grammar we use actually shape our reality? Think about it. Does describing your own skills and learning in the present perfect secretly trick your brain into feeling like your potential is still wide open and unfinished?
That is a wild thought to leave on.
It is. Something to mull over the next time you tell yourself, I haven't learned that yet.